Hi class, I'm here with Isaac Newton, one of the greatest scientists of all time. Sir Isaac, it's a huge honor. Thank you for being with us today.
Yes, thank you for having me.
Your first law of motion states that an object in motion stays in motion until an unbalanced force is acted on that object. Do you care to explain this?
Yes, well, certain objects have a certain mass. So if you have an object of 10 grams moving and a force of 17 newtons is applied to that object, it will eventually come to a stop because the forces are unbalanced. So like, look here, I have a bouncy ball. When I roll it, it stays in motion. But if I put my hand in the way, it stops because my hand is the unbalanced force. My hand weighs more than the bouncing ball. So the forces are unbalanced and the ball stops in motion.
Wow, that's some very interesting stuff. I heard you mention the words motion, mass, and unbalanced force. I bet these words are very important. Care to tell us what they mean?
Yes, well, motion is the act of something moving. An unbalanced force is exactly what it sounds like. It's one force that differs from the other. And mass is a measure of density.
Thank you. That was some very helpful stuff. Many of my students have trouble understanding your second law of motion. Net force acted on a mass causes the mass to accelerate in the direction of the net force. What do you mean by this?
When a force is acted on a mass, it causes the mass to accelerate or have a burst of speed in the direction of the force.
Can you give us an example?
So I have the cue stick, and when I apply force to this white ball, if I apply hard force, it moves fast. If I apply low force, it accelerates slow. So here we have an 8-ball. I'm going to try and knock it in to that top right corner. If I apply a big force, it's enough to knock it in, and that ends up coming, and the white ball ends up coming to a stop because the forces are unbalanced. I hit the white ball with the cue stick at 6 newtons of force. The white ball accelerated with 3 meters per second.
How far did the 8-ball travel?
Well, if you divide 6 newtons by 3 meters per second, you get 2 meters.
Wow, that's super cool. However, I'm still unclear here. What is speed, acceleration, and velocity?
Speed is the rate at which something moves. Acceleration is a quick burst of speed, and velocity is the speed in a direction.
Yes, they are. Your third law states that for every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. Can you please elaborate on this?
Yes, well, every action has an opposite. If I move my left hand, the opposite would be moving my right hand. So it's just like in motion. So if my fist hits the table, the equal reaction would be table hits my fist. That's basically.
That helps us out a lot. Thank you so much. But before we let you go, can you give us an example of balanced and unbalanced forces?
Yes, well,
Unbalanced forces. So I have this chair here. And it's standing because it's balanced. But if I push it with my foot, that is an unbalanced force that I have applied, and that has made this chair. Well, thank you, Sir Isaac. You really helped us out a lot. It was a huge honor interviewing you. Thank you so much. Well, class, that's all the time we have for today, and I'm in your classroom, so I'll see y'all again tomorrow. Peace out.